Hello, everybody. A new year for my past self, but yeah, still the same year for me.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Um, I wonder how many other games exist that use a musician's group as the basis. Uh, there's probably a lot, not only mentioning the Michael Jackson game, Moonwalker, but also other bands. I believe Madness had one, or they were at least developing one. With Madness was probably a middle of the road game. Yeah, Frankie, the computer game.
I'm slightly confused. What exactly is the objective?
The objective is to go to the Pleasure Dome. I learned that.
Completely human and go to the heart of the pleasure dome.
Yeah, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome is the album that this is tied into.
You start out in, well, according to Wikipedia, it's Liverpool, trying to find the Pleasure Dome. And yes, most of the time you're listening to Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. So, what's the objective? You have to gain 99% in sex or pleasure,
The
war,
sperm?
love, and faith.
Yeah.
By using items you can find as well as by winning the mini-games.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the game has minigames, which are as follows.
Yeah, I was reading this off my
Game
script.
where by using the holes that move up and down, you're supposed to reach the ground. Talking Heads.
Yeah.
The
Talking Heads, not Talking Heads.
Boot Hill, with Reagan's and Gorbachev's heads replacing the duelists. Raid over Merseyside, where you defend Merseyside and its harbor against enemy bombers.
Probably Germans.
Cybernetic Breakout.
Yeah, this is really a weird way to. This is a really weird way to
But unlike Breakout,
do a
you have
minigame.
to get it through a tiny space in the framing of the game.
In the frame, yeah.
War room. Use your character to shoot at the icons. Flower power simply means grab 20 flowers to win. ZTT room. Destroy the wall to reach the control room, where you have to solve a puzzle, but you have to avoid the bullets as well. Cupid's arrow. Well, basically you're a devil who jumps on clouds to grab halos and avoid arrows. Shooting gallery. You really need me to explain that game? Shoot the celebrities, and if you hit everyone, you win. And then there's the terminal room. Use your floppy disk and the
I'm sorry,
to complete this game. You like any one of those? Well, then you better take the elevator back to Liverpool.
Some of those minigames can be accessed by using specific items in homes, like using VCR.
Yeah, back then a bus drove by my house. Nowadays it's not.
And some of the games can be opened by fireballs you find in the labyrinth of power.
The labyrinth of power. Yeah.
And then there's the murder.
Yeah, jump cuts.
And if you find the murderer by simply jotting down the clues and exterminating who
eliminating the ones.
Not going to be
eliminating. If you eliminate the impossible, you get the obvious.
You'll be a large step closer to being human.
Yeah, that grants you a lot of humanity.
If you're fully human, you have to enter the labyrinth and find the final door, which leads to the heart of the pleasure dome. And when you enter the heart of the pleasure dome, the game's over.
Yeah, it looks pretty stupid. The game ends, your fantasy begins. It looks really lackluster. I mean,
the game still confuses me.
It not only confuses me,
Is
it also slightly
just happens to have a story.
makes me irate a bit. Makes me a bit
I
angry.
think I wasn't really person this game was intended for.
Yeah, I totally wasn't the intended audience. And yeah, that's
Next time
the game.
Robot is done. Yes,
Yeah, next time on the
Robot
commentaries,
is done.
the BIG deal. See you later, peeps.